Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Right now is the winter, so it's the peak production for the radish product in the market. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the Chinese soy sauce braised radish, which is a super simple recipe that any beginner can nail it. Besides that, I'm also going to share with you the nutrition profile of radish as well as how to pick a fresh radish in your local supermarket. Check it out. Hi friend, this is Erica right here. I'm a Chinese citizen currently living in America. Cooking and traveling is my passion, so I'm here to share with you my favorite Asian recipes. On top of that, I also make videos talking about food knowledge and the history background of the dish. So if that interests you, please subscribe and keep watching. White radish, which is a type of Daikon radish, is very popular in Chinese as well as Japanese cuisine. It is native in Asia but cultivated all around the world for both people and livestock. It is also being made into seed oil, which is commonly seen in the cosmetic industry. With the technology we have right now, Daikon radish become an all-season vegetable that you can eat it all around the world. But this plant was originally a winter vegetable, so the peak production is still around September till the end of the year. Daikon radish have a very impressive nutrition profile. It is very low in calorie and high in fiber, which may reduce your level of hungriness and promote weight loss if that's your goal. Daikon is an excellent source for calcium, potassium, magnesium, and copper, which are all the main nutrition you need for your body daily. And in fact, eating high nutrient cruciferous vegetable has also been linked to the decreased risk of some chronic disease and certain cancers. Daikon is also high in vitamin C, which can improve your immune system and help to grow and repair your body tissue. It is also a very powerful antioxidant, which can protect your body cells from oxidation. The folate contained in Daikon is particularly important during pregnancy as it plays a big role in the growth and development of babies. There are many different types of Daikon radish in the market, but the most commonly seen in the Chinese cuisine is definitely the white radish, which I have seen it's been labeled as the Chinese radish before in the Asian supermarket. A fresh Chinese radish is hard and smooth with no crack on the surface, will be very white on the skin and have a fresh green stalk attached. Today we're using this white radish to make our braised radish dish. But if you don't have this type, you can use any other radish you have in hand. Now you already learned how to pick the white radish in the supermarket. Let's take a look at the rest of the ingredients today, shall we? Here's all the ingredients that we'll need for today's soy sauce braised radish. First, we'll need our radish right here. Here's around 800 grams of radish. You can use more or less, depends on how many people are sharing this dish today. You can use the white radish, which is normally labeled as a Chinese radish in the Asian supermarket, or you can also use the Korean radish, which the skin will be half green and a little more shorter for the radish. And besides that, we'll also need some cilantro. You can use the fresh one, or this is like a garnish if you don't want to buy a whole bunch and just use for a little bit. You can also skip the part. And the most important thing is our shallot. And besides these, the rest of the ingredients and the sauce will be listed in the description box down below. First things first, let's prep our ingredients. The radish skin looks pretty thin, but we want to peel off a thick layer of the outer part because these outer layers are relatively bitter than the rest of the radish. So peel off around this amount of skin on the surface will get rid of the bad tasting part, which I'll say around 1/8 of the inch to 1/16 of the inch thickness. Next, slice your radish into 1 inch thick slices and then chop them into quarters. This size of a radish will be really easy to cook through, which won't cost you too much time, but it's still easy to pick up with your chopsticks later. Next, chop your shallots into small pieces and set them aside as well. Now all the ingredients are ready, we're ready to cook. Heat up a wok and add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Wait till the oil is hot, add in your shallot and medium heat. Too high of a heat might char up your shallot before the flavor has released into the oil. So this step might be a little boring and take a few minutes, but we need some patience. When you see that the shallot are starting to shrink smaller and turning a little bit golden brown, which takes me around 8 minutes, it's time to add in your sugar. Adding sugar here is to caramelize the shallot a little bit, as well as give it a little sweet flavor to our dish. Stir fry real quick so sugar is all melted, then add in your soy sauce, rice wine, as well as a pre-cut radish. Now while the radish is still hard, we can stir fry real quick to let it cover with the sauce and coloring. Then, as soon as the sauce starts to bubble up, we'll add in our water. Use your spatula to make sure all the radish is covered in the stock, so later when we cover it up to heat it up, they can be cooked evenly. Now, cover it up with your lid and wait till the water starts boiling, and then cook in a medium-low heat for 30 minutes. Here's the reason why we want to use a wok for this recipe, because we want to make sure we don't add in too much water that will dilute the sauce. But if you really only have a flat pan, you can always increase the amount of the other ingredients to match up with the water that you're using for your pan. Now the time's up. You can see that all the radish has turned brown from inside out. That means it's done. Decorate with some fresh cilantro on top, and the Chinese soy sauce braised radish is ready. Wow, the whole house smells so good the second you open up the lid. The radish totally cooked through but still have its shape together. The radish original sweetness combined with the savory from the soy sauce give it a perfect balance. The shallot oil also gives this simple dish some extra aroma. It is a great dinner dish to warm you up in this cold weather, and the perfect dish to eat with rice. Now while we're enjoying this braised radish, let's learn how to say it in Chinese. The word of the day today is 酱油炖萝卜, soy sauce braised radish. The first two characters 酱油 means soy sauce, and the third character 炖 means braised. And the last two character obviously is our white radish today, 萝卜. So soy sauce braised radish is 酱油炖萝卜. Thank you for cooking with me to the end. Let me know if you like this recipe by giving this video a thumbs up. It's only gonna take you a second, but it means a lot to me. I make video on YouTube every Monday and Thursday, so remember to hit that bell and you'll never miss out. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe on my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!